Hello guys, welcome back to SportsCornerGH. My name is Adam. Today, no intro. The update is a lot, so let's jump into it very quickly. I want to begin with Kudus, the star boy. He has returned to Westham training with the team. He's happy. You can see some of the visuals live here on the screen. I just want to add to what I said yesterday concerning Kudus. He's leaving Ghana as a happy man. We expect that the confidence that goal he scored against Madagascar is going to give him. He ends the season well with it because the last time, in fact, not this time, the last time he left during the international break, the whole captaincy issue, the number 10 jersey, it really cost him. We hope that this time around, he ends the season well. He's confident. He has scored a goal. We know what he can do. We want to see Mohammed Kudus of last season on the pitch. West Ham's next game is against Wolves on the 1st of April. So Kudus, please make sure to perform very well. But then guys, he's back at West Ham training with the rest of the team with Brian Porter, and you can see some of the visuals live here on the screen. Let's move away from that and let me give an update concerning the Four Nation tournament. Now, the last time I spoke about this, I told you the 4 countries that were involved: England, Ghana, Nigeria, and also Jamaica. The update we are receiving is that England are out and they have been replaced with Trinidad and Tobago. And now the tournament will not be played in June, but rather in May. Now, the first game would be played between Ghana and Nigeria on the 27th of May. On the same day, Trinidad and Tobago are going to play against Jamaica. Now, the winners from those 2 games are going to face off in the finals, and the finals is going to take place on the 31st of May. But on the same day, the losers are also going to play their 3rd and 4th place on the 31st of May. So guys, this is a fresh update concerning the Four Nation tournament, and it's being named the Unity Cup. The Unity Cup. So guys, this is just the update. England is out. They have been replaced with Trinidad and Tobago. So let's please take note of this. It's not in June, it's rather in May. So please, that is the update concerning the Four Nation tournament. Let's do an update concerning Tariq Lamptey. We all know he got injured and was out of Otto Addo's final 23-man squad for the World Cup 2026 qualifiers. Now, this is coming from the Brighton and Hove Albion coach Fabian Hesler talking about Tariq Lamptey, saying that Tariq has an ankle injury, and I think there is a chance that we'll see him back before the end of the season. He's a good healer, and I have big trust in my medical staff and also in Tariq's mindset to be back on the pitch as quickly as possible. There's a chance that he will be back in several weeks. This is coming from the coach. This is positive at least. We know that he'll be back before the end of the season. The coach has given an update concerning Tariq Lamptey. I hope he recovers in time to play the World Cup qualifiers for the Black Stars or something. But honestly, he's a very fantastic player and he will be a great addition to the Black Stars when we complete the World Cup qualifiers. So guys, this is the updates that has to do with Tariq Lamptey. Let me know what you think about this down below in the comments. Let's move away from that and talk about Antoine Semenyo and the record he has in the EPL. Now, this is coming from Who Scored. Now, Semenyo is part of the players in the EPL with the most carries leading directly to a shot. And this is a list of all the players. We have Cole Kwekupama, 35. Antoine Semenyo, 32. Noni Madueke, 28. Jared Bowen, 27. And also Mo Salah, 27. I'm happy for Semenyo. You know, Semenyo is doing all the right things, especially in the EPL. If you are looking for all the statistics that a forward is supposed to have, a forward is supposed to need, Semenyo is in there, and I'm happy for him. Scoring goals, giving assists, performing very well. He's very good. And I'm happy that clubs are looking in his direction, the likes of Chelsea, United. I mean, the list goes on. I'm happy for Semenyo. I'm not going to lie. He scored a goal in the international break, and I believe that his confidence is, booming. It's coming. I mean, if you keep on scoring goals like this, anything you touch turns into gold. But for Semenyo, this is a very good record for him. And let's not forget, yesterday I told you about his asking price, 70 million. Bournemouth have increased the price. Yes, yesterday's price is not today's price. So 70 million for Semenyo, and also with the statistics, it just merits the whole amount and everything. So guys, that is the update that has to do with Antoine Semenyo. Now let's move away from that and talk about the Ayew family. The Ayew family are not happy with a comment from Otto Addo saying that Andre Ayew will only be called when he's needed, and also he sees other players ahead of him. That statement alone, the way it was put, if you not take time, you feel like it's offensive. And I'm not going to lie, the Ayew family took offense to it. And the spokesperson of the Ayew family, Fifi Taki, had some few things to say. And I always say this, if you're a spokesperson for a company or a family or a group, I mean, you are speaking for the whole family. So I am forced to believe that This is coming from the Ayew family because he's the spokesperson for the family. Now, this is what he said. He says that Coach Otto Addo's comments on Andre Ayew are shocking and disappointing. On numerous occasions, the same coach has said that one of the key criteria for selection into the national team is active club participation. Then he added that how can Ayew, Ghana's most capped player, a 3-time World Cup veteran and a proven leader, be deemed unworthy, even playing well at his club side in the French league? Then, the third part of the paragraph says that it is baffling that a coach who failed to qualify Ghana to this year's AFCON would casually dismiss the contribution of a player who had constantly delivered for the country and also playing week in, week out for his club side. For me, I felt like this statement, it is far stretched, like it is not necessary for me, And then lastly, he added that Ayew's legacy and commitment to the Black Stars are undeniable. His experience, his leadership, his track record in major tournaments speaks volume. I know what the Ayew family are trying to say. I get it. If you speak bad about me, I'll come out and defend myself. I get it. But then, trying to defend yourself, don't slam someone else's character. We know Otto Addo did not qualify Ghana to this year's, AFCON. We know. But then, for me, I've noticed Otto Addo, he wants to actually say something. And he says it in a way that if you don't take time, you get annoyed. He says it's plain. Yes, sometimes I feel like there is other way for him to say what he wants to say, like reconstruct the sentences. But then sometimes he says that thing and you might take offense to it. But then it looks like the Ayew family took offense to it. Let me know what you think about it. For me, I feel like the coach has made his decision. We should all move on. Let's move on. If the coach is not going to call Ayew, move on, do your thing, you continue doing your thing. As simple as that. But then this is coming from the Ayew family. You're also hearing what they are saying. Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Now, one thing I also want us to move away from is the captaincy issue with the Black Stars. But this is coming from Sammy Kuffor in an interview with Sporty FM. He talked about the captaincy issue, and this is coming from him himself. Now, this is what he said. He says that we make Black Star captaincy too complicated. It wasn't the right decision to take the captain's armband from Asamoah Gyan. As part of the NC committee, I said, quote unquote, let Gyan remain captain, said he had only a few months left. We didn't need to create tension for Dede or make Gyan feel isolated. So he is explaining the whole Gyan Andre Ayew captaincy issue, exposing the truth about that. And that is happening again in the Black Stars. I'm just happy that during the international break, the captaincy hierarchy or the structure has been explained. And guys, you can see it on your screen. Jordan Ayew captain, deputy is Thomas Partey, second deputy is Mohammed Kudus, third deputy is Alexander Djiku. We need to go by this. I mean, this one, it should be pasted at every place so that no one will argue about captaincy issue again. These are some of the things we need to move away from. Like, let's move on. Let's talk about something else. Captaincy issue, let's move on away from it. But then you have heard from the legend, Sammy Kuffor, also exposing something that happened in the past. And he feels like we make it too complicated and we need to move away from it. Like, like it's too much. Let's just move away from it. And guys, we have heard from the legend. Lastly, I want us to talk about Alidu. Now, Alidu has talked about a near-death experience he nearly went through when he was a kid. And in fact, he said football saved him. I want to read exactly what he said. Now, speaking to a news outlet in France, this is what he said. He says that we walked the streets with knives and machetes. I committed thefts, vandalism, and small-time trafficking. No, guy man. My mother was always crying, and sometimes I ran away at night to avoid my father punishing me. Fortunately, my uncle was there and pushed me towards football because he knew I had something and always supported me, and football saved me. He also narrated something that happened where he could have easily lost his life, adding that I lost a lot of blood, I couldn't speak, and everyone thought I was going to die. It puts things into perspective. I am lucky to have become a professional footballer, to be here. And I always try to turn the negative side into something positive. It is in my character. So guys, this is Alidu talking about his past. And I mean, everyone has a past. Everyone has something that shapes them, pushes them into the right direction, especially when it comes into their future. And for Alidu, it is this. Small theft here and there, vandalism here and there, trafficking here and there. He did a lot of things in his youthful age, but then football has pushed him to the right side, to the positive side, and it is in his character. He sees something negative, he quickly changes into positive, and that is what the player is saying. And I'm happy with his story that he was able to share. Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Thanks for joining me. My name is Adam. This is why I end today's update. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Charlie, we go vibe.